Hello everybody, my name is MIV, but you can just call me Miv, and welcome to, well, whatever in the world this is. So basically what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be looking at the new Halo Infinite story as the first part of this, and then maybe today I'll work on the second part of it. I'm not sure. I do have a good bit of stuff to do today, so we shall just see how this works. Also, it's probably not going to be that much edited, so sorry for the lack of editing, and also for the fact that it may or may not look a little bit less than what originally would be my standard. But anyways, let's go straight into it.
Sci-fi world. This is just one part of the Zeta Halo ring, the largest, most...
Hold on a minute, let's get it towards 1080p. I want this sucker looking crisp whenever I'm trying it.
Sci-fi world. This is just one part of the Zeta Halo ring, the largest, most wide-open environment we've ever built.
This looks
and we
sick.
can't wait for you to explore it.
Can we just like take for account, let's go back to this part, I believe. Just see like I've got a feeling that in Halo Infinite there's going to be a great few of just these, which is going to be absolutely wonderful to look at and explore. I can't wait for this game. And hopefully a beta comes soon. I know that there's supposed to be a public like flighting thing that's supposed to happen, I'm guessing soon. I mean, the game is coming out holiday this year, so if they want to get started with flighting, the sooner would be the better, actually. So, anyways, back to it.
This is just one part of the Zeta Halo ring, the largest, most wide-open environment we've ever built. And we can't wait for you to explore it.
Also just like how there's like little enemy troops at the bottom there and everything. It just works out.
The heart of Halo is Spartan 117, the Master Chief.
Oh, look at him.
In the next chapter of the Chief's story, you'll face his greatest challenge yet. But you're not alone in the fight.
Oh, the main batteries are shut down.
Look at
We're
that.
stuck out here.
Okay, first little thing I want to point out. I know for a fact that it's not another AI, because it's the guy that we have been used to talking about, the little pelican guy that's going to be helping us throughout this game.
You're not alone
But just
in
pay
the fight.
attention right here.
Oh, the main batteries are shut down.
That's a nice addition that I don't think I've seen in any other Halo game, where comms going on, but the little thing at the back of his head lights up while it's going on. I like that little detail.
We're stuck out here.
Also how fluid he moves. Just watch. Look how fluid he moves around this area. That right there. Did anybody notice that? Like, notice how he just kind of like used that other, like, in Covenant's just like, but he like, watch what he does. I'll move back. I think it's here. And I'll mute it so it doesn't sound too weird, but like he goes around. He's very smooth looking, like he's moving very smoothly. He turns, bounces off of Covenant's head, disregards this guy, comes up to a Marine. See how gentle he's holding him as he passes him. I think that is a very nice touch, and I feel like that's going to be something that's going to be very well tied with the story, because with this, of what I'm seeing, maybe Chief let down those Marines. Maybe he was supposed to get there sooner. Who knows? In fact, I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys, I don't have any like worries about this so far. It just looks so crisp and so clean. Even while slowing this down, it still looks like it's meant to do that. And it's just so cool.
Against an entire army. What can you do on your own?
I told you.
That right there. That's awesome. I just wanted to put that out there. I'm going to be calling a lot of things awesome, so just prepare yourself.
It's enough.
So I see.
Again, he's throwing around those Covenant, like just using them for movement. As soon as he gets around the Marines, he's very careful.
I need you to understand. There's not much time.
I like this little bit where you hear like kind of Cortana in the back of your head a little bit. It reminds me a lot of Halo 3's campaign where you lose Cortana for a little bit and like you just have little flashbacks, not in the back but like right in the forefront, and that kind of like it's this time it's in the back and it's just things that Cortana has said, just very reminiscent of what Halo 3 did, and I like that touch. Also, real quick, can we just take for just a couple seconds, just look at how just amazing this armor looks. They put a lot of time and effort into this.
If you knew how you were going to die, you knew how you were going to die. How would you live your life differently? How would you live your life differently?
Okay, that right there. Not like this. That's not what I'm talking about. What Cortana says right there, like if you knew you were going to die soon or somewhere around that area, how would you live your life differently? And I've talked to a couple of people, and they're for some reason thinking that she's talking in foreshadowing of Chief dying. I don't think she's talking about it in that context. I'm thinking she's talking about it in the context of, and it's been explained earlier this year that we're supposed to be trapping and containing Cortana, and also destroying her. So she's talking about herself, and I like that touch. It's really nice. They have worked on this for a long time, and you can tell. Also, I like how they did the little touch of, like, how God of War did. Like, none of it was just cut. Like, God of War, I think it was 4? The God of War, the most recent one that we've had. I like that they're doing the cameras the same way that God of War did, where it's just, like, it's not jump cut at any part. It's just, it slowly fades in to gameplay. From the cutscene, slowly fades in. Not really fades, but just like kind of slowly, just the camera moves from one little spot in the area where you can tell it's a cutscene, and then it kind of shifts slowly to a part of the game where you can tell it's time for me to play, and it's awesome. I love that, and I think a lot of games nowadays should look at that and go, hey, do that, because that's a really nice touch, and I like that. Adds a lot of story.
What happened? Where is Cortana?
The rogue AI.
Also, this right here, I really like this one's design, this Cortana's design. It's so much different than the Cortana that we know, that we've come to know and somewhat love, except for the Halo 5 one, where Cortana became more like comfortable about the way that she presented herself and that kind of thing. This Cortana model, you can tell, is very young because it's got all of that like UNSC stuff on. It's very upright. It's even at the at ease position, which is like one of the more militaristic things to do. So, I mean, hey, I like the small little touches here and there that they've added, and it's amazing.
AI known as Cortana is gone. She's been deleted.
How? By you?
That right there, let me move my camera out of the way real quick. Look at how, like, clean that is. Like, hold on.
Of course.
I don't know if my thing will go away, because I don't know. But look at that. Just take a gander at that shot right there. Nobody can tell me that this game looks worse than Halo 5. This game's graphics are just leaps and bounds above what we got in Halo 5. I just wanted to point that out.
It's not. Did you hit your head or something?
Ooh, that right there. That's something I want to talk about. It seemed to be like a running thing of did you hit your head? And I believe I remember a little bit where Master Chief has amnesia. And it's a running thing. It's going to be a running thing in this game, I can already tell, where Master Chief has this amnesia. And my question is, like, is the amnesia that Chief has, is it going to get worse? And if it does get worse, how much? By how much? Because, like, there's a little blog post where, like, one of the developers described Infinite, and it's described as you get to find out what happened with the Infinity and the Halo ring and that kind of stuff, implying that, yes, Master Chief was there, but he can't remember anything from it. That kind of thing. Like, he has to kind of, like, re-remember or, like, relive it to try to kind of put the pieces together so he can figure out what he needs to do and how he needs to do it. And I've got a feeling that the amnesia that he has might get a little bit worse toward the like back end of the game campaign. Only thing I don't know is how worse might it get, because it could get to the point where it's so bad that Master Chief kind of reverts from his story-driven thing of he's slowly kind of like showing more humanity. If it gets to the point where his amnesia gets so bad that it flips him back to the time where he didn't know Cortana and he's just machine. And to the point back in his life whenever he's just heartbroken, he's just had like a whole bunch of his team members die, doesn't know about Cortana, and is just machine. That might be a nice touch, especially because this game is supposed to be a spiritual reboot, which would be interesting with the story. I'm not at all worried about the story in this game. I've got a feeling that this story is going to be leaps and bounds better than anything we've seen from 343 before. I say leaps and bounds better. Halo 4's campaign was, like, the story was okay. I enjoyed it. But I feel like Halo Infinite's going to be much better than even Halo 4. I've got a feeling it's going to be really good, and I can't wait to play it myself. Oh, and of course I will be playing it here. Just want to let you guys know. I will be playing Halo Infinite on this channel for everybody to see. But after I play it, like finish it on this channel, I'm going to take a little bit of time off and just play it for a little bit for myself before I come back to making videos again, because after completing the campaign, I want to take a little bit of time with myself to kind of just enjoy the game without having to make any content about it, that kind of thing. But that time will come. We will see what happens with that and everything whenever the time comes.
Don't you remember? My instructions were to enter this installation, imitate Cortana, and lock her down for retrieval. Yours were to take her back to the Infinity for deletion.
I also like how much this AI kind of resembles Cortana, but doesn't quite look exactly like Cortana. Like, there's slight differences that maybe a human would catch that something like a scanner from a machine wouldn't catch at all. Just small little things. I love this. Also, I like the kind of battle damage that we see here. This was not here the first time we got a glimpse of gameplay. This was not here the first time. So, my question is, like, the further you go through the game, the armor gets more damage. The further you go through the game, I mean, just look at the armor. That premise is awesome to think about. So, just can't wait to play the game for myself.
So if it wasn't you... Okay, then.
Also, I know I pause a lot, but this is a breakdown. If you don't want to see a dude break down a video like this, or if you just want to see the campaign thing for itself, there's a there's a video. There's plenty of people that have posted this, so you can go check it out there. But for anybody that is enjoying the breakdown, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this.
There's something else. On successful deployment, my deletion routine was supposed to complete. Still here.
Good.
That right there. Classic Master Chief.
Good.
Something stopped your deletion. We need to find out why.
But this wasn't the mission.
The missions change. They always do.
Are you sure?
Listen to the music. Listen to the music. Oh. Halo's back, baby. Halo's back. And of course, I'm gonna stop the breakdown there. Because I'm not doing a breakdown of the gameplay just yet. But yeah, this was a quite an interesting like way to do this. But I really enjoyed that. That was actually one of the better pieces of gameplay that I saw out of the E3 conference. So I'm not at all worried for Halo, especially Halo Infinite. I've got a feeling, and whenever you guys see the multiplayer, you guys will understand what I mean. With how deep the campaign like is already, even though we haven't even played it yet, that's got me just, the campaign's going to be great. It's a guarantee at this point. The campaign's going to be great. And the multiplayer, once you guys see it, you guys will understand why I am very hyped for the gameplay and just for the multiplayer. So, anyways, this is all the time I'm going to take for today. I hope you all enjoyed this. I know I did. If you guys want to see the little bit of campaign that was shown here, I'll put I'll put a link in the description below so that you guys can check this out by yourselves without anybody constantly pausing. And yeah, that's all I've got for right now. I hope you all enjoyed this. That's all I've got to say for this. I've said that a lot, haven't I? Anyways, I'm gonna catch yo. My voice is going. This is what happens. My voice is going. But anyways, I'm just gonna go ahead and go. I've got quite a few things to do today, so this is probably gonna go on the internet unedited, if edited at all, just a little bit, but probably gonna go on the internet unedited. So, anyways, hope y'all enjoyed this. I'm gonna catch y'all later. Have a good night, ladies and gentlemen.